let's concede something right off the top here. If you do this, you will be heroes come morning. No doubt about it. Anytime a favorite loses in a shocker, the crowd cheers. And not just the punters, the flacks, too. Editorials will salute you. The front pages will proclaim that the will of the people was done here. And you will all have a few days of kick-ass polling telling you you have done good and right and taken the bold steps so many before you failed to take. So, yeah, contemporary opinion and the mood of the moment will feel like helium lifting you to the sky. But that puts me in mind of a certain rigid airship that was also the toast of its town in its day. Named for a legendary military man, this dirigible was state-of-the-art. The smartest, most connected and influential figures in finance and government elbowed each other out of the way to get seats. And for a time, it did what it was supposed to do, in high style, and was celebrated in much the same way you all will be. That military officer, his name was President Field Marshal Paul von Hindenburg. But instead of that name connoting things like honor, bravery under fire, sophistication, it now means disaster of untold proportion, and this body politic is heading in the same direction unless it reverses course right now. Boom. Oh, the humanity.
Dang, he's good. We're here to watch him fall, not admire him.
Well, it's both. If you do rethink this, I will hold no grudge, no ill will. I understand the pressure you are under. Every single one of you in this chamber has been cajoled and enticed by a man who owns more assets than the GDP of most countries on the planet. Cajoled and enticed to steer things his way as he sees fit. Not what the voters of New York asked for, but what he wants. If that's not the definition of corruption, I don't know what is. You know, what some people call anti-business is actually anti-corruption. What some people claim is abuse of power is actually holding abusers accountable. But it's easy to forget one's ideals when there's a pile of money or political spoils on the table, because we each have things we want, and there never seems to be enough to pay for them. But we were elected to stand against those corrupting forces that would use that pile to steer us away from what we know to be fair and just. We were elected to be the voice for the people who don't have one of their own. Those who have been silenced when they dared speak truth to the powerful. But history hears their voices in this chamber tonight. I unconditionally reject the charges leveled against me and have a public record that supports what I fight for and have won for the people of this great state. And you have a choice. Fly with me, or let this whole place go up in flames like a Nazi Zeppelin.